Hey viewers, and welcome to the Sport Trap. There's sports news. A lot of sports happened this past. South Africa's Proteas, but we'll be talking more about that. Of Canada, Mexico, and the USA, those qualify automatically because they are hosting. Japan have qualified. Uruguay also are through, and Colombia. So not like it's not happening this year. So a good try for the team, and I think it looks like the likes of Peter Channel teams, as the time goes on, I mean, they're not getting any younger. So if South Africa do qualify for the first World Cup since 2010, as they are most probably just 1 point away from doing that. But we'll talk more about sports and more about the event. So the FNB NCG was full this weekend as history by inaugurating the stadium in the right way. Well, the FNB Namibia Cricket Ground was inaugurated this weekend as Namibia took on South Africa's Proteas in a T20 cricket match. Well, not to talk more about what happened, but let's have a look at the final scenes of the game and how that went.
History made! It's Namibia who goes victorious over South Africa! Somebody trying to go for the Yorker, misses his link, and you know what Green says?
So there you saw it, viewers, an iconic moment that will cricket ground, a very big event to win for Namibia, of course, but the man himself, Zane Green, was the man on duty to make sure that Namibia
ja, dit was maar net om kalm te bly, een bal op beslag en ja, jou abilities te back.
Ja, so natuurlik 'n baie groot oorwinning van Namibia en so mense soos jy kan sien hier so in die agtergrond geniet dit baie. Hoe voel dit vir julle span ouens om hierdie uitslag te behaal?
Ja, nee, hierdie was iets vir Namibia. Alles wat in hierdie veld, hierdie XP facilities ingesit is, fans, ons speel baie voor 'n crowd wat soos vir ons skree nie. So vandag was regtig, dit is baie special. Vir almal van Namibia, van ons tot die grandsman, tot almal voor werk vir almal. Ja, so dit is regtig special.
Well, the NVF competition took place this past weekend at Ramatex, where 26 teams met in the tournament to determine who the GOATs are of volleyball. Well, we had 11 women teams and 15 male teams, and all just competed for one cup. In the first place, we do have the Women Day, where we saw Blaze Aces claim first place, Afrocat claimed second, and DTS in the third day. And then looking forward to the men, this event took place definitely on the 11th and the 12th of October, on Saturday and on Sunday. Nam Power, who went undefeated in their league, did claim victory in the NVF Cup. In second place, we do have the bridal fact there, but I'll just confirm now. And then in third place, we have the Namibian Navy. So do stay tuned for that one. We do have some celebration clips of the teams that came out on top in the men and in the women's category. So let's have a look at those. Well, the Nedbank for Good series. And what I can tell you is a beautiful event in itself, concluded a couple of weeks ago, and we did shoot an Athletes World episode where we did get to catch up with a couple of journalists, a couple of professional players to just explain to us how the game goes. And we got to swinging a few balls. I got to swing a few balls myself. Didn't go too bad, I must say. So we'll be going for a break, and after the break, we'll be back with Athletes World. So, viewers, welcome to another episode of Athletes World. You are joined by Brian Monango, and as you can see, I'm dressed in Nedbank, and I'm very excited for what today holds. We are reporting to you from the Omea Golf Club in Athletes World. Like I told you earlier, we will be bringing you more episodes, and on these episodes, we won't just be featuring the athletes. I mean, we'll also be talking about the unsung heroes, the guys that invest their money and make sure that sports keeps progressing in our country. They are also athletes, and they should also be a part of Athletes World. So we will be having them on this episode. So look, first and foremost, we're going to learn how to play the sport of golf. I do not know much about golf, but Damien is here to join us, and he's going to teach us about how the game is played. It's cool. My cameraman, who is always behind the camera, we are going to put him up to the challenge today. I'm going to ask him to show us a few tricks. He says he's similar to Tiger Woods or something in that line. I don't remember, but you guys will hear from him. And we are here for the Nedbank for Good series. I mean, look, this is a golf series that has been happening. It's a series that goes on in every part of the country. All 13 registered golf clubs take part in the Nedbank for Good series. This was the first time that happened, so I'm sure they're planning on hitting other milestones with this edition. This is and we are all just excited to be here. But from Brian Monango and the team, hang with us as we get ready for some awesome golf. For Good series, we're joined by Damien. Damien, a good day out here. The sun is out. It's a brilliant day, and we're enjoying ourselves at the Nedbank for Good series. Just tell us what's happening here and what are you helping our golfers do here?
So, yeah, thank you. We're hosting a coaching clinic here, just for the Nedbank for Good series media team. Basically what we're doing is we're helping the guys learn more about just the basics of the game, grip, posture, alignment, just introduce them. You know, they're doing so much work for us and for this game, so I just want to give them a feel of what it actually also takes, you know, to play a good round of golf, and that it also takes some work. Yeah, so we just want to make sure they have fun, show them the basics of the game, and then we're gonna also, they've got a nice putt challenge with some wine up for grabs for the first 3 groups. We are a nice large group, so we're gonna split them up into two players per team.
Okay, and before I let you leave, we have a club here.
Yes.
Can you just demonstrate for us the basics that one needs to hit a perfect swing and to hit the ball perfectly? I mean,
Okay, so first things first. We want to make sure we've got an acronym PGA, posture, grip and alignment. So
okay.
We always want to make sure the grip, because it's so important that it attaches the club to us, our bodies. We want to make sure when we're gripping the club, in your left hand. This is now for right-handed players.
Okay.
Placing the club in your left hand, more in the fingers, okay, and then letting the palm fold over the grip, right? So fold over the grip. You don't want to place it in the crease of your palm like that. You want to fold it more over the grip, and then let that left thumb point straight down to the club face.
Okay.
So then from there, then we move over to the right hand. Same thing, you want to make sure that you're gripping the club, placing it in the fingers, okay? And then you're folding that right palm, putting the crease, placing your thumb, left thumb, in the crease of that palm, right? Also pointing your right thumb down towards the club face. So with this, you want to make sure when you look straight down towards your hands, okay? Turning the hand over or moving your head to the left side to see the knuckles. When you look straight down towards your hands, you want to see, here I can see 2 knuckles on my left hand.
Okay.
Then moving from there, we can move to the posture.
Very important.
When we're explaining the posture, I'll demonstrate now with a shot, but just for a quick setup, we always want to make sure the ball is in the middle of our feet, especially with a shorter iron, more in the middle of your feet, and then 6, 5, 4 iron, and the other clubs, the longer clubs, the driver and so on, the clubs we enjoy hitting, they move closer to our left foot. So with that being said, the ball's going to be in the middle of our feet. Now we want to make sure our feet is shoulder width,
okay,
not too wide, because then we sacrifice mobility for stability.
Okay.
Okay. and not too narrow, because then we sacrifice stability for mobility. So with that being said, so want to make sure of one, so because then there's no space for our hands to move past our thighs, especially when we're coming down on the back too far away from the ball. Then it becomes a reach, and same thing, it becomes very, very tricky, because you basically just controlling the club with your arms, and we generally, when we swing, we want to use our bigger muscles, shoulder, back, glutes, thighs. We want to use those big muscles. So making sure ball's in the middle of our feet, checking the distance, so hands are slightly or more in line with my shoulders, a little bit more under my chin. Okay, grip is correct. From here, we want to make sure we compress the ball, so almost hitting the ball.
We are joined by Marco Ndlovu, award-winning journalist, who's about to show us how the thing is done. Let's see.
Wait, not that.
Not that one.
Yeah, that is your shot, that one.
Oh, okay, okay. Camera.
Okay, the trick.
Okay.
And that's the trick.
Okay. So we have Tala, who has been doing this for a couple. So we have Tala, who has been doing this for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
So Tala, who has a bit of experience.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
That's how you do it.
Okay. Clearly, the experience came to show.
I mean, we are the Network for Good Series final, and we just want to showcase what we're doing here and the importance of having golf as one of the premier sports in the country. So this is wonderful. It's lovely being here.
And this is the 6th edition, right?
This is the 6th edition, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, we can't wait to see how the winners proceed, because everyone here today is a winner. They won in their respective rounds, and now they're here to compete for the final ultimate prize that will be announced later this afternoon.
It's going to be a beautiful.
For